You know, there's been a lot of talk in the Dragon Ball community lately. You know, Dragon Ball Superheroes about to drop. Now everyone's speculating that Perfect Cell might be making a return to Dragon Ball as the final villain of this movie. Because if it's Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, bro, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy that movie. I honestly don't think I would like that movie. Hell no, actually. No. Those two cannot be the final villain. There's no way in hell. People have speculated, even I speculated, that they might combine into Gamma 3, or maybe Gamma 3 is a separate robot. But I think Cell would be much better. I'll agree with that. Although it feels like it just doesn't feel possible. You know what I mean? I'm not doubting that it's going to happen, but it just doesn't feel possible. I mean, Frieza returning was one thing, and the Broly kid did come back though, so that should have really broken all impossibility in terms of which character can return. But this is different. This is someone who existed in the manga, so their character, they had a whole character arc and everything, so they died. So I'm thinking, and a lot of other people thought the same thing, that if Cell is returning, it isn't going to be the same Cell that we knew. It's a completely different being, which would make sense. Other people are thinking it's going to be Android 21. To be honest, it might not be Cell at all. It might just be a whole nother bio-android entirely. And if that's the case, we don't know how this motherfucker is going to look. I just want to be 100%. Because Cell is not the only bio-android on Dragon Ball. We have Mira. He is a bio-android. He's literally just Cell. Literally just Cell. With demon shit inside of him. I'm not sure if he has Majin Buu cells. If he does, he's dealing with that shit way better than 21 is. But yeah. Actually, I think it's safe to say Mira is the most powerful bio-android in Dragon Ball, actually. I think that's fair to say that, right? Yeah, Mira is the most powerful bio-android in Dragon Ball. Yeah. Dude, all that time shit. Yeah, I think that's safe to say. But, this is the Red Ribbon Army, so chances of it looking like Cell is pretty high. So, let's assume that this is another Cell, right? We're just getting another version of Cell, who does not need to. He might have to absorb Gamma 1 and 2. Let's be real. Gonna do the whole Android 18 and 17 thing again. Just suck them both up. Voila. Now, if this is going to be Cell, right? He can't be the same as before. Now, I think making this creature look like Cell would be a problem because the Earthlings didn't forget about the Perfect Cell attack. They forgot about Boo, but they never made the wish for them to forget about Cell. That's the only reason Mr. Satan is famous in the first place. It's because of the whole Cell incident. So, everyone still remembers that. So, making another Cell, and they're trying to call themselves heroes. Like, first of all, the Red Ribbon Army were never heroes. They were an army that conquered other places. You know, trying to conquer the whole world. So, they were never good guys. But I think Gamma 1 and 2 is a way for them to change their image in a way. Because they're modeled as superheroes. They're modeled as superheroes. It's called Dragon Ball Superhero for more than one reason. Don't know if we're going to get any Great Sandman action. That'd be interesting to see. But they have capes. They're supposed to be superheroes. What if the Red Ribbon Army is trying to look like the good guys? And they try to make the Z Fighters look like the bad guys? That's a possibility. It really is, because you have to, like, most of the Z Fighters are villains. We have Piccolo. They happen to forget about Piccolo. I don't know if they remembered him during the tournament. When Goku came back to life during the Buu Saga. I don't think so. But Piccolo was a thing, alright? He was on TV, I believe. He blew up an entire island. I think that's very memorable. He blew up an entire island. So, then we have Vegeta. I mean, Nappa blew up a whole fucking city. And Vegeta was there, so he's kind of an accomplice to that. Because he was with him. Like, everyone saw him when he pulled up. Alright, this dude was probably in newspapers and shit. So, I mean, he looks different. You know, he looked different, so who knows. And Majin Buu is actually a bit interesting. At the beginning of one of the trailers, we see the two Red Ribbon Army people staring at a screen. And it flashes from Goku to Vegeta. Buu was one of the characters that flashed up. So, it's either that they took Buu cells and this version of Cell will have Majin Buu's DNA, which, yikes. Or maybe they just consider him a threat as well. And the interesting thing about Buu is that they made the wish for all the Earthlings to forget about the Majin Buu attack, right? But this dude has to have been on the news. He was destroying the Earth for days. So there has to be record of him. Someone probably found it and was like, what the fuck is this shit? What? Can you imagine that? Like, you're just going about your everyday life and you just see footage of the Earth dying, and like you see people you know dying, and like they're really dying. But then like you just saw them earlier and you go home and they're good, but you just seen them die on tape. So like that has to be some weird shit. The Red Ribbon Army, they're used to superpowered beings, so I can come to the conclusion that one of them could figure out what's going on, the existence of the Dragon Balls. That was the whole Red Ribbon Army's goal in the first place on Dragon Ball. So they could probably come to the conclusion, if they're smart, that someone made the wish to wipe the memories of the Majin Buu attack. And that might be a reason for them to fetch Majin Buu's DNA. Who knows? Or consider him a threat. Because I think they're sending Gamma 1 and 2 against anyone they consider a threat in this movie. Possibly. Which is a good reason for them to attack Piccolo's house. Because, you know, King Piccolo Jr., you know, that he's going after all the villains. When the Red Ribbon Army is really just trying to get the superpowered bastards out of the way so they can conquer the world. I'm guessing, right? I don't know, but it's a good hypothesis, I think.